Girivaradari Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaranadi Gopi Janavallabha Girivaranadi Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yamunatira Yamunatira Vanasandi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Sila Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Sila Prabhupada Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stotarasata Sisamadhi Divine Bliss ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagadguru A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stotarasata Sisamadhi Divine Bliss Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Gudi Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Praise Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyama Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gauda Premanande. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glory to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Nama Om Vishnu Padya Krishna Fritai Bhutale Simate Bhakti Tirtha Shantamasti Krishna Padya Prabhupada Shaitamani Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Tirtha Chinami Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtapai Svabhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloki Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtige Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Agyana Timirandasya Dhyananjana Salakaya Chakshur Militam Jena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadavaham Dadati Swapadantikam Bandham Sri Gurun Sri Yuttapadakam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapati Gopi Sai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavan Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Panchakalpatarubhyascha Vipa Sindhuvya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Hare Krishna. We continue our reading from Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 11 chapter 8. The story of Pingala, text number 37. Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Vishnu Kenapi Karamana,
Vishnu Kenapi Karmana,
Nirvedoyam Durasaya,
Nirvideyam Durasaya,
Yanme Jata Sukhavala Baha,
Yame Jataha Sukavaha,
Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Vishnu Kenapi Karamana,
Vishnu Kenapi Karmana,
Nirvedoyam Durasaya,
Nirvideyam Durasaya,
Yanme Jata Sukhabaha,
Yame Jataha Sukavaha,
Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Vishnu Kenapi Karamana,
Vishnu Kenapi Karmana,
Nirvedoyam Durasaya,
Nirvideyam Durasaya,
Yanme Jata Sukhabaha,
Yame Jataha Sukavaha. Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Nunam me Bhagavan Prito,
Vishnu Kenapi Karmana,
Vishnu Kenapi Karamana,
Nirvidoyam Durasaya,
Nirvedoyam Durasaya,
Yanme Jataha Sukavaha,
Yanme Jata Sukhabaha, Nunam me Bhagavan Prito, Vishnu Kenapi Karamana, Nirvedojam Durasaya, Yanme Jata Sukhabaha. What is this? Nunam me Bhagavan Prito, Vishnu Kenapi Karamana, Nirvedoyam Durasaya, Janme Jata Sukhabaha. Nunam, undoubtedly, may, with me, Bhagavan, the Supreme Lord, Prita, is pleased. Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, Kenapi, by some, Karamana, activity, Nirveda, detachment from sense gratification. I am this. Durasaya, in one who so stubbornly hoped for material enjoyment, yet because may in me Jata, it has arisen, Sukha, happiness, Ava, bringing. Translation: although I most stubbornly hoped to enjoy the material world, somehow or other detachment has arisen in my heart, and it is making me very happy. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, must be pleased with me. Without even knowing it, I must have performed some activity satisfying to him. Please repeat. Although I most stubbornly hope to enjoy the material world, somehow or other, detachment has arisen in my heart. And it is making me very happy. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, must be pleased with me. Without even knowing it, I must have performed some activity satisfying to him. That is true. If the Lord is not pleased with someone, nobody can be happy. Only if the Lord is pleased with someone that will be happy. Because happiness is Krishna's property. It is with Krishna. The happiness we are looking for is with Krishna. If he's not pleased with someone, he cannot give. Bhagavad. If Krishna is not pleased, we can have everything in this material world. Mystic power, big positions, facilities for selling application. We can have everything. And still be miserable. How happy is Lord Indra? How happy is Lord Indra? He is the heavenly planet. He is the leader of all the demigods. All the demigods are his servant. He has big position. He has all facilities. He has a Kanana garden. So nice that if you are in his abode, in heavenly planet, and you are feeling tired from gratifying the senses, you're eating or you're drinking or whatever you're doing that you just want to continue but you feel tired, you just enter the pond, the swimming pool. Get back your stance and continue. That is the facility in the heavenly planet. But how happy is Indra with all the facilities? How happy is Indra? Most miserable. Right? So happiness is not having all the material facilities. It doesn't make anyone happy. Having all material facilities. Like we give example of Indra. He has all material facilities. He has big position. So he's supposed to be very happy. But why is not happy? Why is he miserable? He is always after someone doing austerity. Oh, this was you are doing to take my position. No, go and disturb him. Is that a happy person? No. He's miserable. That is disturbed by some other people's austerity. Someone is doing austerity. Once Indra sees that doing austerity, he is not happy. Prithu Maharaj, he did everything to stop his yagya. Everything. Lord Vishnu has to come personally and tell Prithu Maharaj, please, stop this. The more you continue, the more devious plan Indra is going to devise. So the best thing, just stop where you are. Then he stopped. But Vishnu did not talk to Indra. He always talked to Prithu Maharaj. Did you see that? A person who is doing something wrong was not talked to. The person who is doing the right thing was talked to. It is Indra that Vishnu should advise, not Prithu Maharaj. But Vishnu didn't talk to Indra, he spoke only to Prithu Maharaj. Please, if you want to help Indra, stop the yagya. You have done 99, stop. It's okay. I'm pleased with it. Don't continue. The more you continue, the more demonic ways Indra is going to establish. So, he's not happy. So it is foolishness. Everyone thinks in this material world that if I get this, I'm happy. If I get that, I'm happy. If I get it, I'm happy. But when you get it, it may fascinate you for a few days. After that, the next thing. So happiness, satisfaction is not from material things. Happiness and satisfaction come from none of this material, or satisfying Krishna. Yes. If one satisfies Krishna with our services, then we'll be happy either with material facilities or not. But without pleasing Krishna, nobody can be happy in this world. That is the secret that people don't know. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, Vihaya kamanja saravan pumam charati nishpriha girimamo nirahankara sahasantim adigajati. A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification. You see? The same one. All desire for sense gratification. Pumams charati nispriha. Vihaya kamanjaha saravan. Person has given up all desire for sense gratification. Who lives free from desires. One who lives free from desires. Who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego. He alone can attain real peace. Real peace. Not a person with material desires. Krishna continued. Esa brahmini stita parata nainam prapya vimuhyati stita stitva sham antakalepi brahma nirvanam richati. Brahma nirvana richati. That is the way of spiritual and godly life. Which way? Which way? Christian said. That is the way of spiritual and godly life. Which way is that? That is the previous verse 71. The previous verse 71. Which way? One who has given up all desire for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego. Krishna said, that is the way of spiritual and godly life. After attaining which a man is not disturbed. A man is not disturbed. if one is thus situated, even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God. Yes, that is Bhagavad 271, 72. Yes. People who are very, very happy in this world are godly people. A materialistic person cannot be happy. And wise people say, one can have money, but you cannot buy happiness with it. Is it not? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling with some of his devotees from Navadip. We were going to Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Jagannath Puri. So while they left the Navadip, we were going to Jagannath Puri. The first place they spent the night, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the devotees, all of you, did you bring some, you have some money, you have some boga, have some facilities for our upkeep? The devotees said, no, my Lord, because you didn't give us the permission. So we didn't carry anything with us. We came like this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, that is very, very good. I am very pleased with all of you because you have acted properly as a renunciate. As a renunciate. The principle of renunciation, the principle of Krishna consciousness is that one should depend upon the Lord. One should depend upon the Lord. If the Lord wants us to eat something, we will eat. Even if we have nothing and the Lord wants us to eat something, we will eat. And if the Lord did not want us to eat something, even if you carry everything with you, you will not eat. Sometimes it is sin that by nature we have a quarrel. And out of anger, so I'm not going to eat. Food is there. Because I'm angry, I'm not going to eat. Take your food. I will not eat. So what will you do? You don't eat, you will fast. See food, varieties of food all available. But you are angry. Or you are sick. What will you do? You are sick. Will you eat? Your palatable delicacy, if it bring before you, if you are suffering from fever, if they bring food before you feel nauseous, you want to throw up. That is what you relish when you are in a good condition. When you are sick, the food is a problem. You're perceiving the aroma of the food, you feel like throwing up. That is nature's way. That is nature's way. If one is permitted by the Lord to do something, nothing can be an impediment. Nothing. And if the Lord does not permit us, every possible thing becomes impossible. Every impossible thing becomes impossible. Yes. Hirakassipu tried so many ways with his power to harm Prahlad. Did he succeed?
No.
Didn't succeed. He has everything to do what he can do. Prahlad was just a small boy. Under him, he can just extinguish him with his 2 fingers. Can do. He doesn't need to fight or use any weapon. He's finished. With one kick, he can be dead. But did he succeed? He's tried in so many ways. Everything he tried failed. He was in anxiety. Prahlad was peaceful. He was in anxiety. He's supposed to be happy, but he was in anxiety. And Prahlad was not in anxiety. He was peaceful. See the opposite. Because he's a devotee. Indra, they wanted to destroy the whole Brijabasis. But the Samvartaka cloud smashed everything. What was meant for the whole universe, Indra used it for one small village. At the level of his anger. Did he succeed? No. He failed. This is happening every day, yet we don't see. So it's a very powerful statement from Pingala. Pingala. He used very small word. Durasaya. Durasaya. Just me. I am most stubborn. Very stubborn. Very stubborn. You have strong desire to gratify the senses. Very, very intense. To gratify the senses. To please the senses. Even though we have seen that nobody has ever pleased the senses. Nobody. In the past, present, and the future. Nobody has ever pleased the senses. He said, I'm very, very stubborn. Somehow or other, detachment has arisen in my heart. That detachment came from a pure devotee. Yes, our fortune is from a pure devotee. And how did he know that? And it's making me very happy. You see, Pingala did not say she was happy while she was gratifying the senses. She didn't say that. I'm very happy, enjoying. See, my life is I'm completely contented. I'm fully happy, satisfied. She didn't say that when she was gratifying the senses. When detachment came in, she said, when the detachment I arisen in my heart, it is making me very happy. Detachment. When we give up attachment to all material things, then we are free. With that freedom, happiness comes. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, must be pleased with me. Yes. If the Lord is not pleased, nothing will happen. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing can work for anybody. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he told Srivas, if I did not give permission to the Kazi, he cannot come here to disturb you. Only if I give him permission, then he can come and meet you. Without my permission, he would never remember you to come here. Why are you afraid? Why are you worried? About what? About who? About who? Why? Only if I give him permission before he can come here. Without my permission, he would never come here. His leg would never touch here. This is the Lord. So Pingala confirmed it here. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of God, the Vishnu, must be pleased with me. That is why I'm feeling happy. The happiness can come only from Krishna. Without even knowing it, I must have performed some activities satisfying to him. That is true. We must have done something that pleased the Lord. A service to pure devotee. Mahat Sivam Dwaram Hu Vimuktis. Dwaram. Yes. Dwaram. Yes. Express route for mukti, for liberation. Mukti hitwana tarupam vyabhastiti. Sarupena vyabhastiti. That is mukti. Not mukti does not have 10 head, have 4 hands like Vishnu. No. Mukti here, the word mukti here means we have attained to our original constitutional position as eternal servant of Krishna, who is fixed in our service that is giving Krishna pleasure. That is mukti. We are giving Krishna pleasure by our sincere, sweet devotional activities. That is mukti. Yes. And free. Must have done something to please the Lord. If you don't make someone happy, you cannot be happy. People who are giving others anxiety always remain miserable. That is the formula. Because what we give out, you get back the result. So people who are deluded may think that, let me disturb this person. You will not disturb the person, you are disturbing yourself. Suniti told her son, Dhira Maharaj, when Dhira Maharaj was insulted by his stepmother, Suruchi, when Dhira was trying to climb on the lap of his father, Maharaj, Uttanapada. Uttanapada means whose feet is backward. Uttanapada feet is backward and not forward. Uttanapada is is backward, not forward. So he cannot think properly. Yes. So he couldn't stop his favorite wife from doing wrong thing. So when that happened to Dhira Maharaj, he looked to his father's face. Problem, will you help me? Uttanapada, who is moving backward, did not look at the face of his son, who had looked upon him helplessly. No, the child is looking at the face of the father. Daddy, can you protect me? He turned his face away. So Dhira understood, I'm helpless here. So this place does not belong to me. So he came down back and left to go and see his mother. But as he was going, he was really boiling and breathing heavily out of intense anger. That's a Kshatriya. And his mother was able to see that. Although he couldn't speak, the mother was able to sense that something has gone wrong. What is it? He was so angry that he couldn't speak. The servant was able to say, Mother, Dhira was insulted by his stepmother, that he should die and take birth in her womb. That is her qualification. His qualification to sit on the father's lap. He should die. Come and take birth in my womb, then you can sit on the father's lap. Taking birth in another's womb, you are disqualified. And Dhira Maharaj looked at the face of his father to help him. He did not. He turned his face away. So he is helpless. And that is making him angry. Very angry. Anger means what? I'm planning to revenge. So Sunuti look at her son and share the wisdom with him. My dear son, do not wish anyone bad, because whatever you wish others must come back to you. Please, don't wish anyone bad. We may think foolishly that I'm doing something for you. Tomorrow the result will be bad. We will face it. So whatever we do others, it is ourselves we're doing. So this message was given to Dhira Maharaj. When we read Bhagavatam, we don't see it, but it's there in Bhagavatam. And it is there. So Dhira Maharaj, he got that message from his mother, which is meant for his good. He got that. So he changed his mood for revenge. But he said, but okay, I'm not going to revenge. I'm not going to fight my stepmother. But I want something greater than my father's son. So how will I do it? Then Sunuti said, I heard from the sages, if you are looking for Krishna, you go to the forest. That is where you get. Oh. So for him, the forest means Vrindavan. That's why he left Kanpur and walked all the way. Small boy, 5 years. Kanpur to Vrindavan by car, with the third road, good road, is 6 hours. At that time, there was no road. There was no car. Bullock cart was there. Small boy, he walked all the way to Vrindavan. You see the sacrifice he made to become successful in his Christian consciousness. Do you see the sacrifice? It's great. It's heavy. So anyway, this is the wisdom from Pingala. Text 38. Maivam shu madan bhagyaya klesa nirveda hetava yenadu bandham irihiritya purusha samam richati. A person who has developed detachment can give up the bondage of material society. This is a sequence. This is the sequence. Just philosophy will not do anything. Philosophy alone will not do anything. Srila Prabhupada did not change it because of the philosophy he was giving. He changed it because of the character, the compassion, the love he has. He did something practical. A person who has developed detachment can give up the bondage of material society, friendship, and love. And a person who undergoes great suffering gradually becomes, out of hopelessness, detached and indifferent to the material world. This is the sequence. Yes. Not just be detached, Prabhu, be detached. Yes, now I'm detached. It will not work like that. It will not work like that. We have to practice detachment by being attached to Krishna devotees or Krishna devotee, Krishna. We give a material attachment, we practice detachment to be attached to Krishna and Krishna devotee. Then we will develop the ability, the strength. We will develop the strength to be free from the bondage of material society. Then it will be easy for us to do that. Easy for us to do that. To give up the society, friendship, and love. And the person who undergoes great suffering, gradually becomes, out of hopelessness, detached and indifferent to the material world. Yes. If I have no means to purchase a very expensive car. I have no money. I don't have any profession, hope that, okay, by my profession, I'm going to do this work, I'm going to do that, and get that car. That is not there. There's nothing there. I don't have any family member that I can approach or go and serve that I'll be able to get that. A fortunate person should give up that desire. Should give up that desire. Except want to become a thief. Then you can maintain the desire. If you don't want to be a thief, you don't maintain the desire. You give it up. What is the hope? When Radhamuni started his journey of looking for the favorite devotees of Krishna, he started from Prayag. And he started his journey. So when he got to the Prayag, when Radhamuni went to Prayag to search for favorite devotees of the Lord, as he was there, it's a same. Prayag has so many. It's a place people go to look for Vishnu. So Radhamuni observed that a king came there, and he saw that this king was giving. He did very big puja. Was doing heavy puja. After completing his puja, he started giving large quantity of nice, good quality prasadam and some gift to all the sadhus who were there. So Radhamuni saw that. He was there observing carefully what the king was doing. So by the time he finished, Radhamuni went to him, "My dear king, I have seen the respect you show to the sadhus, the gift you have given to them, the worship you perform. So you have the mercy of the Lord with you to do this." And the king said, "My dear Narada, let me tell you, I am not expecting any blessing from the Lord, because I have not done anything which will make me think that I'm expecting something. So I'm not working. How will I be expecting I'm going to get salary? Does it make sense? Eh? I'm not working. So how do I expect I will get salary? From where? When I'm not working, how will I get a salary? Somebody come to meet you and say, I'm not working, I don't have any profession, I don't have anything. And I come to meet you, Prabhu, can you borrow me some 10,000 rupees there? Borrow me. I'm not asking for donation. I say, borrow me. Borrow means I have to pay back. Will you give me? Eh? Looking at my background, there is nothing. There's nothing. I'm not in any contract. I can say, okay, by the completion of this contract business, I'm going to get my gain. I can pay you some money. There's nothing. And I come to tell, can you borrow me some money? Eh? No. I'll not get it. Because how are you going to get the money to pay me back? That's the question. How will you get the money to pay me back? So the king said, my dear Narada Muni, see, I'm not expecting anything from the Lord, because I cannot see anything I have done that I should expecting the Lord is going to bless me. How will he bless me? By what? By what? What? How do I merit the blessing that I'm expecting? Please, my dear, I'm not expecting any blessing from the Lord because I've not done anything to warrant the Lord blessing me. I'm not the favorite devotee of the Lord. I'm not. Then he told him to go and meet a king that is so devoted, worshiping the Lord. There you see, he has so many temples. He's a king, but he has constructed so many temples, giving opportunity for people to serve God. Such a person will expect some blessing from the Lord because he's doing some wonderful service. Yeah, I don't have anything. Go and meet that person. Okay. And the Mundi went there. And that's how he continued his journey. So Pingala is teaching us this, that detachment from material things and attachment to Krishna and Krishna's devotees will help us to be free from the bondage of society, friendship, and love. And a person who undergoes great suffering gradually, because a suffering is suffering reduces our karma because we are paying something. It reduces our karma. So when one suffers, naturally, one becomes. So when one is hopeless, so naturally become detached from, becoming different to this material world, from suffering. That's what happened to the Avanti Brahmana. Avanti Brahmana, he lost everything. So there is no hope for anything for him. So he was not expecting anything from this material. So he became indifferent. He is such a fortunate person because in his case, he was a successful merchant. But he didn't use his money to do good. Therefore, nature took it away. Those who are holding money without doing good thing with it, the next time they will not have money. Because they failed to use the money for the purpose it is meant for. So he became indifferent. It was due to my great suffering, such detachment awoke in my heart. Yet, how could I have undergone such merciful suffering if I were actually unfortunate? Therefore, I am in fact fortunate and have received the mercy of the Lord. He must somehow or other be pleased with me. That is my fortune. Very pleased with me. Teno pakritam adayan sirasa gramya sangata tyaktva durasa saranam vrajam vitam adishwaram. With devotion, I accept the great benefit that the Lord has bestowed upon me. Having given up my sinful desires for ordinary sin gratification, I now take shelter of Him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is a fortune. One is able to take shelter of the Supreme Personality, complete detachment from material and becoming attached to Krishna. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any comment? Question? Yes.
Hare Krishna, shall I read it?
Hare Krishna.
So we're talking about attachment and detachment. So should a devotee be attached to his wife and kids if they are devotees? I mean, attachment, family attachment.
Yes. Should a devotee be attached to his wife, his husband, and children? They are devotees. They are devotees who have to have their responsibility to take care. It's our responsibility. I saw one devotee. He went to a temple to hear a lecture, and he carried his baby with him. When he got there, he locked the baby in a car and went to sit in the class. That is child abuse. That is child abuse. This is Maya. So I told him that you are in Maya, not the child. It is you who is in Maya. That is child abuse. Devotees are doing this. Devotees. Not demons. Devotees. Do you see Hira Kasipu do something like that? But devotees. Our duty is to take care. Yes. We're always repeating, if Srila Papa stopping a devotee, go and take care of your son, your child. Stop the deity worship and take care of your child. You have to take care. It is our duty to do that, to take care. Yes, you should take care of the wife, you should take care of the child. But we should not become attached to the body. If you become attached to the body without the soul, it is wrong. It is wrong. We should be attached to the soul. And because the soul is the body, we take care of the soul and we take care of the body. But no attachment to the body. That is what you saw Srila Bhakti Thakur. He was very responsible for all the children and the wife, but he was detached. He offered that prayer to Krishna. My dear Lord Krishna, my wife is here. My children, they are property. I'm simply a caretaker. I mean, he was not having any material attachment, but he took care of them perfectly, as a father should do, or as a devotee should do. He did. So we have good example in everything that we do in our Krishna consciousness. Everything is there. Yes. All right. It is service.
We are devotees, we are convinced that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and we dedicate our life for Krishna's service. But our children, they are not devotees, and in difficult days, like they worship demigods in our house. Like, what should be our behavior? As a devotee, we are devotee and our children, and how we should behave with children.
We are devotees, but our children are not devotees. So they don't follow us to worship Krishna, they worship demigod in our house. What should we do? We should tell them to have their house and they can do the worship there. We will take care of them. We should take care of them because it is our fault to bring children that are not devotees. It's our fault. So we have to take care of them, give them the necessary support, school, they become mature. When they get mature, then they get their house and move to the house and do their worship there. Then you go to them. So you do your worship of Krishna. in this way we have fulfilled our responsibility, and we also don't force them to into Krishna consciousness. Yeah. All right.
Persons who are diseased and materially in a low position.
Person is diseased.
Yes, people who are diseased and materially in a low position, more being able to practice detachment compared to people who are healthy and wealthy.
No, I didn't get it.
People who are diseased
Yes.
and materially they are in a low position.
They're in good position, materially.
Low position.
Oh, okay, sorry. They're poor.
Are they able to practice detachment more compared to people who are healthy and wealthy?
It depends on the nature of the person. Depends on the karma of the person. Like this morning we were saying that Krishna consciousness is not just about poverty or wealth. It is independent of this. The same with health. So like Bhakti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, I should better have a sick body and be Krishna conscious than to have a healthy body. But it is not that if I have a sick body I will become a devotee. Or if I have a healthy body I will become a devotee. We have seen both. Both of them. It depends on the nature of the person. A devotee, what is a devotee? In whatever condition is comfortable with it. You have a healthy body, it's okay. It doesn't have a healthy body. It doesn't stop his or her service to Krishna. It will continue. If one is Rupa Goswami said, if one is not pious, impious person, if impious person suffers, he will become agnostic. He will hate God. There is no God. If there is God, why am I suffering like this? But if the person is pious, if he suffers, oh Krishna, please help me. Krishna, please help me. Help me. If you like, help me so I can have a good prayer, I can chant properly. Because the pain is not giving me concentration. So if you can give me good body so I can concentrate to chant. That's a devotee. Maybe he's pious. He's a pious person. It's only God Govinda Maharaj said, how do you know a devotee? When you have problem, whom do you run to? That is when you know a devotee. You have a problem, where do you run to? You go to Shiva or you go to Krishna? So if one is a devotee, you cry to Krishna, you don't go to anybody. You cry to Krishna. But if you're not a devotee, you go to Shiva, you go to so many other persons. You don't remember Krishna. Only a devotee will cry to Krishna because a devotee. A devotee doesn't have any alternative in life. He doesn't have anybody to go to. Which is one of the qualities of a surrendered soul. One of the 6 qualities of a surrendered soul is that it doesn't have a protector other than Krishna. It doesn't have somebody for shelter other than Krishna. This is a person who has this quality of surrender. You feel like that. I don't have any person to go to. I don't have any person to protect me. So whatever happened to me is only Krishna. Only Krishna. If one is not fortunate, if you have difficulty, you will go to many places. You go to this person, you go to that person. And forget Krishna. So it depends on the level of our consciousness that will show. We have many devotees who Sanatana Goswami. When he was coming to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he didn't pass through a public road because he's a big man. They would identify him. When he told lie to the jailkeeper to leave him to go, and he was released on that basis. So he didn't pass through the public road. He passed through a bush road, and he drank bad water on the road. So that he got sores all over his body. But it didn't stop that. It didn't stop him from doing his service. He's a pure devotee. It didn't stop him from they saw all over his body. He didn't go to hospital. And even when the worms, the maggots, they fall from his body, he would take it and put it back in his body there. He can do that because of his position, his spiritual level. And we also have what is his name? The leper. Vasudev, the leper. So Sri Chaitanya Prabhu cured him. He was sad. He was not happy. He was sad. We are praying, Krishna, please help me. And in his case, he didn't pray, but Chaitanya removed that from him. He was not happy. So Chaitanya said, you should be happy now that your sickness is gone. He said, no, my Lord, I'm not happy. When I have this sick body with leprosy, is smelling, nobody is attracted to my body. So I'm free to do my peaceful job. Now you give me this handsome body, everybody is going to be on this body. It will be a distraction. So I prefer my sick body than this one. That is his consciousness. No, nobody was attracted to a leper. What is there? The only thing people do is to avoid you. That's all. So in this way, he said, I have peaceful to do my job. Nobody will come to me. Nobody will be attracted to me. Nobody will be attracted to my body for saying a vacation. Who will go? What madness will make someone to go to think of a leper to go and gratify senses? Nobody will go there. But now you give me this handsome body. It's a problem. They will be attracted to this body. People will say, if I get this body, yes. So, all this projection, people will be dumping it on my body. And what is happening every day? It's happening every day. We have all kinds of difficulties from the body we have. Unnecessarily, people will dump all kinds of lust on the body, on your body. I like this body, I like this body, I like this body. Every day we get these things. But if you have a leprosy body, you are free. You're free from that. People look at you not twice. Nobody look at you twice. Once is enough. You are a disgust. So nobody cares. So in a material world, there's good in everything. There's good in everything. It depends on our consciousness to use it properly or to become disturbed by this. Oh Krishna, why do you give me this terrible body? I'm suffering. I have given my life to Krishna. Now instead of becoming happy and satisfied, I'm getting so many problems. So is it better to be a devotee or not to be a devotee? Those thoughts come to the mind when we are suffering. It comes to the mind. Right? Should I suffer like this because I come to the mind? After all, I have heard Rupa Goswami in his book, Lalita Madhava. If a devotee, even if a devotee take basin as an animal in the water, anywhere, the jungle. Krishna will go there and deliver the devotee because he doesn't want his devotee to suffer. So, but see, I'm suffering. Why Krishna is not coming? See? It's like how Karnapura Goswami said. No anxiety or suffering for Krishna devotee. But see, I'm full of anxiety. Right? Why Krishna is not taking it away? So you can see, we hear all this thing, but you see different. Say the mind will say, but why? See now. Lord Jagannath doesn't want his devotees to suffer. Jagannath, he doesn't want his devotees to suffer. He's always there to take care of the devotees. So, but see, I'm suffering so much. So much. So Jagannath, are you still there? Right? Please. We think like that. So it's a consciousness that it will tell where we will go to. We will have difficulties. Yes. We can remain with Krishna and pray to Krishna. Krishna, see my problem. Only you can help me. I know that you know what I'm passing through and you can help me. So please help me as you like. If this is good for me, leave it. If you don't good, please take it. But you know the best. All right. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Srila